Hi, it's Robert here from Idaho ATV Touring, and of course I belong to the North Idaho ATV Association here in the northwest corner of Washington and Panhandle of Idaho. You know, I do most of my having fun in the Coeur d'Alene National Forest, the St. Joe National Forest, and the Clearwater National Forest, and the Kaniskeu National Forest of North Idaho here, and of course the Bitterroot, the Lolo, and the Kootenai National Forests of Montana, and the Colville National Forest of Washington State, Eastern Washington State. And you know, when you're out there, just like this last weekend, you had a couple that they went off the route. They went off a Forest Service road, which is, you know, pretty much ATV quality in a lot of cases. Riding quality, they went down 150 feet down, and they were stuck. They had to get themselves out of that hole, but there they are, stuck on the side of the road with nothing. They had nothing. They didn't have the proper clothing, they didn't have anything. So I'm going to go over what I got here on my rig. Now, of course, I carry 4 extra gallons of fuel, 2 liters of water, 20-inch chainsaw. In my box here, I carry fuel for the chainsaw that's already pre-mixed, has no ethanol in it, nothing. Chainsaw oil, 2-stroke oil, fix-a-flat, toolkit, everything inside here. In here I carry my fire starting kit, 5 ways to start a fire, plus lighters, my zip ties, paracord, emergency blankets, ponchos, frog tog rain suits, a first aid kit. I can do anything except for stitch you up. I ain't gonna stitch anybody up. But tent stakes, tarps, map, all the maps of all the national forests I visit, flashlights, batteries, tent stakes, rope, everything in there. And these over here, you know, I got a sharpening stone and supplies in here. This is packed full of dehydrated food. I carry a mess kit in here. And this one here, we have all different kinds of survival gear. And this one here, I have a giant floodlight, so that if the battery's so good on this, I can signal with a floodlight that'll go, you know, miles. I carry a table with me, 2 chairs, so that you're comfortable if you get stuck. Up here, I have a 3-man dome tent, brand new, never use it. It's sitting there, ready to go. Over here on this side here, I carry a full tool kit. Inside my box, I carry an extra CVT belt in case it breaks. I have all the tools and everything I need to change that. Got the chainsaw, 20-inch chainsaw. I've got rope. I've got 4,200 foot-pound mil-spec cargo strapping. And believe you me, it works because I had to flip this rig over once already. And I got an extra toe strap to go around trees, an extra snatch block, a shackle to go with that, extra rope here for tying stuff down. I got a toiletry kit. I got my camera kit. Inside the rig here, I got marking paint, so in case I got a marked trail or whatever, wherever I'm going or whatever I'm doing. 2 sets of binoculars. I got a huge recovery strap over here. I've got walking sticks in case I got to hike. I've got 2 40-channel CB radios, 5 watts. I've got my Arctic sunglasses so I don't get blinded by the sun if I happen to stay out in the sun. I got my minus 20-degree clothes that I carry up here for both me and my wife, because believe you me, it gets cold in the middle of the wilderness. I've got a fire extinguisher here. I've got a machete over here. I also have several other knives. My real nice buck knife is on here. I carry my inReach satellite communicator. This, if I push that SOS button, they're going to facilitate my rescue. with search and rescue here in the United States. You can, if you're out on the water in an airplane in a foreign land, you can purchase $1 million worth of private rescue. You can get those Texas guys to come get you. Along with this unit here, I can text anybody, and when I do hit the SOS, it will automatically communicate to people I have on my emergency list. I can download messages to Facebook from that. This is a unit that they used during the Nepal earthquake and the Everest avalanche. That's how they communicated out of there. I have a GPS system here. I carry maps, extra water, like I say. We got everything on this rig to survive. I even have an air compressor underneath here in case my tires go flat. But you know, me and Alice are ready to stay. You know, I got food, water, fire making, fuel, a means to repair my rig, a means to make shelters. I have a means to escape. I have a means to stay put. Also, if need be at all times, I have this trailer that I made to tow behind my Can-Am. It will tow behind the RZR. And in there, you got stoves, you've got sleeping bags, you've got fuel, you've got all different kinds of emergency gear stacked. That whole box is full of emergency gear. And on top of it, I can always put 20 gallons of fuel if I need be. And of course, I have my two-man kayak and a rubber raft ready to go at all times. And I have a lot of other auxiliary camping gear that I can use at my discretion. But you know, you need to be prepped when you're out there. You need to be able to say, well, oh my gosh, here we are 30 miles out in the middle of nowhere, 10 miles out in the middle of nowhere even, and you got to stay the night. You're going to die within 2-3 hours if you don't have any way to protect yourself from the elements. You know, you're going to die of dehydration. You're going to die from exposure right off the top. Starvation? No, you ain't going to die of starvation. That takes a couple of weeks to suffer through that. But dehydration for an old folk, you're done for. Exposure as an old folk or even a young folk, you're done for. You have to be prepared. You have to be really prepared. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I invite anybody to comment on my prep. I definitely would like any constructive feedback in regards to maybe other things I might want to carry with me. Thank you very much.